Froggy Bakes a Cake by Jonathan London, illustrated by Frank Remkiewicz.
Hey friends, before we begin our exciting read aloud story, please subscribe to our channel by tapping the subscribe button below. Thanks!
And keep reading!
It was Froggy's mother's birthday. Froggy was outside making mud pies. "Froggy!" called his father. "What?" "Help me bake a cake for your mother." "Oh, please," cried Froggy. "I want to do it all by myself." So Froggy flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. "You'll need flour," said his father, "and sugar and chocolate." "I know," cried Froggy, and he pushed his chair against the counter and climbed up. He took down the flour. He took down the sugar. He took down all the chocolate candy his mother had hidden since Halloween. "We need lots of flour and sugar," said Froggy, and he dumped a large bag of flour and a whole box of sugar into a big yellow bowl. "We need lots and lots of chocolate," said Froggy, and he dumped in 10 handfuls of chocolate-covered flies. "We need milk too," said Froggy's father. "I know," cried Froggy, and he flopped to the fridge, flop, 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 and grabbed a carton of milk. Oops! It dropped on his foot and spilled. "And eggs and butter," added his father. "I know," cried Froggy. He snatched a carton of eggs. Oops! He only broke 4 or 5, and just 1 stick of butter fell on the floor. "Don't forget the baking powder," said his father. "I know," cried Froggy, and he climbed up and took down the baking powder. Then he cracked 7 eggs in the bowl. Crack, 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 and only a few shells fell in. And he put in the butter, blop, and poured in the milk, glub, glub, glub. And finally, he dumped in the whole box of baking powder, shloop. "Time to mix it all together," said his father. "I know," cried Froggy, and he stirred it and slopped it and mixed it and plopped it. Then he dumped all the goopy cake batter into a cake pan and shoved the cake into the oven, and he sang, "Oogly boogly burbly bake, I make and I bake and I wait for the cake." "Froggy!" called his father. "What?" "While you wait for the cake to bake, help me blow up the balloons." Froggy helped blow up the balloons. He blew, and he blew, and he blew, and he blew. Pop! "Now," said his father, "help me set up the table." Froggy helped set the table. Oops! He knocked over the lemonade, and the paper party tablecloth got all wet. "Froggy!" called his mother. "What? What smells so good?" "It's a surprise," yelled Froggy, and he flopped back to the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. "Come and get it," hollered Froggy. Froggy's mother and father flopped in and slid across the buttery floor. And Froggy said, "Are you ready?" and opened the oven door. "Yikes, the cake exploded," yelped Froggy's father. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Too much baking powder, I guess. It's good though, said his father, licking his fingers. Wait, cried Froggy. I'll be right back. Flop, flop, flop. Happy birthday, Mom, he said, and he handed her a fresh mud pie with a candle in it. I made it all by myself. Oh, Froggy, said his mother, this is the best, birthday pie I ever had. What a mess, said Froggy's father. Let's go out to celebrate. Great, said Froggy. Yes, said Froggy's mother. And together they leapfrogged all the way to the bakery. Flop, flop, flop. The end.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the story, please subscribe to our channel by hitting the big red subscribe button below. And check out more fun stories on our channel. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share our video with friends and family.